And now weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa.
Good morning. We're starting out with clouds and a pretty sunrise in Springfield. It's 65 degrees on steady southerly winds and sticky dew points in the 60s. Those sticky dew points will help charge that atmosphere today and fuel some strong and severe thunderstorms. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies this morning. A couple of sprinkles starting to make it towards I-49. We've got a line of thunderstorms back in Kansas and Oklahoma that's approaching the Ozarks. Should get here pretty shortly. You can see lots of lightning back in that line of thunderstorms and some locally heavy rain. We'll have that push into the Ozarks by this morning from about 7 to 9. Maybe some isolated cases of wind and hail with that first round of thunderstorms. Again, we're riding a front that's going to bring us rounds of showers and thunderstorms through today, through tomorrow, through Thursday, and maybe even still with a rain chance on Friday. Now for today, as this front wobbles back and forth, we'll have the atmosphere charge up. That heat and humidity of the day is going to fuel our atmosphere for some strong and severe thunderstorms. We have that enhanced risk in the orange from Nevada through Stockton, through Springfield, and back down to northwest Arkansas here. This is where we'll have the most numerous, most intense, strong and severe thunderstorms. Things will still be strong and severe in the yellow and the slight risk, and then continue to diminish in the marginal risk. What we're expecting here is these storms to really fire up, especially north and west of I-44 by this afternoon. Then we'll have a squall line develop, and that's going to push through on the overnight hours and diminishing as it pushes south and east. All modes of severe weather will be possible with damaging winds, large hail, a few tornadoes, and locally heavy rain. So here are these threats. We're looking at large hail to the size of golf balls possible, damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour or greater, widespread flooding, and a few tornadoes could be embedded within this line. As far as that tornado threat, it's going to be especially healthy tucked back to the south and west where we have that orange enhanced risk. That's where we've got that healthiest tornado threat, and the same goes for those wind gusts to 70 miles per hour or greater. Timing of this, again, this morning, maybe one or two strong or severe storms with the wind and hail threat. Then we're looking at that threat especially ramping up after 2-3 o'clock. Then we'll have more widespread storms increase in number and intensity by the afternoon and evening, and we could have a small window where we've got that enhanced tornado threat. That severe risk this morning, again tucked up north and west, continues to push south and east through the afternoon and then through the overnight hours. We're looking at hour by hour, a couple of storms until noon today. Then we'll start to get this squall line to develop by late this afternoon and evening. Once we get this line of storms to develop, that's what's going to be our push of damaging winds to 70 miles per hour or greater. And then embedded in there, we could have a couple of tornadoes as well. Also notice all of those deep reds. That's locally heavy rain. We could get rainfall rates at 2 to 3 inches an hour, so that's some pretty heavy rain, and of course some lightning and that hail. The line continues to push south and east through the overnight hours. A couple of storms could linger through the morning tomorrow, and we could be having round 2 by tomorrow afternoon. Some more severe weather is possible. Rain forecast 3 inches could be a given, could have some totals approach or exceed 4 inches, which is why we've got the flash flood watch in effect. We could have some totals again exceed 4 inches, so be careful there. And then the severe weather could ramp up again tomorrow. We're looking at a slight risk in the yellow. This will especially depend on how our severe weather develops today and tonight. We have to kind of wait to see what happens today first to put more detail on tomorrow. Same thing for Thursday, but it does look like it pushes to the east as that front finally exits. 76 today, rounds of showers and storms with that severe threat. We'll continue that threat overnight, 64 degrees. Another round of a couple of thunderstorms tomorrow, 78 degrees there. We keep that chance through Thursday and Friday, maybe dry on Saturday.